Hi friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday! Can you believe it? Can you believe I'm back? How is everybody? Go ahead and say hello. I feel like it's been forever. I had to skip Friday. It just was not possible for me to do a Facebook Live on Friday. I've been working my butt off because I've been doing so good at my craft shows that I needed more products. So we are going to do a cute little gingerbread house. I made some of these for my craft show, and they sold like crazy. I wanted to show you guys. Look at how cute these are. They are little gingerbread houses that have gumdrops on the roof, and then a little gingerbread and candy cane and a gumdrop at the bottom, and they have this scrolly stuff. It's just gonna be adorable. So how is everybody? Go ahead and say hello. Sorry, I just feel like it's been a long time. And I hope this Facebook post works. Oh my goodness, it's so much when I start having problems with my internet. Okay, let me go ahead and turn my volume down. Heaven knows what might show up. So, good morning, guys. I can see a couple of people on here. Let me see if I can share this to VIP really quick so that it's over there. Let me see here. Still haven't figured out how to share it to my channel from here. They make things so difficult sometimes. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. I think we're just going to go with that. Yeah, I don't see my channel's not on their group. Yeah. Okay, guys. How is everybody? Happy Monday. I am back. I have one more craft show to do. So I always say this is my hell month, and my real true hell week is the week of my craft show in Chula Vista, and that's over with, and I got all my tags finished. I was doing like a little bit each day to count, so I didn't get overwhelmed, and I wanted to be really careful and make sure I got everything 100% correct. So I got all that tallied up last night and balanced, and my crafters get paid on Saturday. Yay. So anyways, I'm at the tail end. My craft show last weekend, holy cow, it was crazy. And it was just like, it was a repeat of, a few weeks ago when I had hardly anything on the shelf. It just, oh my goodness. I knew that I actually had to work most of Thanksgiving Day after we visited with family and had our meal. There's nothing else going on. I was in there painting, getting stuff ready. And then Friday morning came, and guess what? I slept in a little bit. I wanted to get up early so I could do a Facebook Live with you, but it just was not going to happen. And I needed to scoot out the door to go put all the stuff that I had painted. I had 2 boxes of stuff that I got painted. So, anyways, it's going to be a decent show too. Crazy. And then the show coming up, it's just whatever I have left, but I do have people coming for the window inserts, of which I have very few left. So I have to do some more window inserts. So the only thing that I'm taking, my booth at this next craft show is only going to be window inserts and a small Christmas table. That's it. Nothing else. There's just nothing else. So anyways, I had to pull out all my everyday stuff to fill my booth this last time. I had my fall stuff was in there. I sold a little bit of the fall, but people aren't really interested in them right now. I did sell quite a bit of my everyday stuff, which was crazy. Just, to be selling all that stuff, plus the Christmas stuff. So anyways, hope you guys had a great weekend. Who had craft shows going on? And how did they go? Hope they went well. And who went to a craft show? Hi, Laura. How are you? Hi, Betty. Hi, Lori Walsh. Good morning, Lynn. Yes, it was very nice Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Holly. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Michelle. Good morning, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, we're going to paint this cute little gingerbread house here. So there's a lot of colors. Let me show you. This is mine. Look how cute it is. This is how cute it turned out. I think I picked the same colors. They're close. So I had painted up a bunch of these for the craft show. I used the teeny tiny brush on part of it. So like on the stripes, I found that the little teeny tiny brush, don't let me lose it, the one that is for fingernails, doing designs on fingernails, that worked really good. So let's get painting. That's a picture of mine that I did for the craft show. Hi Sylvia. Hi Lisa Marie. It was a fun craft show. I loved it. Thanks. Okay, let me move this. Let me bring in my small board. We don't need a great big board because it does have a lot of pieces, but I think, oops, and I dropped one of the little circles. Don't want to do that because I need every single one. Did I drop another one too? Oh, there it is. I'm missing. So there's 2 of each color. If you want to look at it again. So on the gumdrops, there's 2 green, 2 red, and same with the little dots. You know, there's 2 of each color. So we'll kind of, the gumdrops are attached to the house, but these little things will paint 2 of each color. And we can kind of group the things together that go together. So let me just stand up. Go ahead and say hello if you're hopping on. We're doing this cute little gingerbread house. I feel like I already lost. Did I already lose a piece when I was transporting it? I might have to run and grab. Oh my goodness. You guys, I can't do anything without losing pieces. Honestly, I was juggling this and turning off the laser. I bet I know where it's at. So, or did it fall onto here? Hello, where are you? I should have 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Ah, where's my other one? Where's my other one? I knew that was gonna, 10. Here's another circle. This one will work, even though it's a little bit different size. It's gonna work. Okay. What'd you guys do this weekend? Who had craft shows? Tell me all about it. Were they good? How'd they go? Okay, yellow. Let's just put this over here. We're just gonna start, and these 2 are gonna be yellow. Okay. Blue. This is white. Blue. Those 2 are blue. Okay. Pink. The door's pink. And 2 of these guys are pink. Okay. So then we have green. Okay, so green. We have this little thing right here is green. And these 2 things. And then there's red. But red is just like the stripes on stuff. This is white. The gumdrops. 1 green and 1 pink. So pink one. This one's pink. I'm going to put this over here. And this one's green. So I'm just kind of dividing things by the colors right now to make it easier for me. Okay, and then lots of white. So gingerbreads are going to be painted gingerbread color. The stripe part will be white first, and then I will be doing the stripes, and then this will be white, and then I'll be doing the little stripes on that. White. Okay. Brown for, this is our stand. So that's brown. These guys will be painted white. Okay, the house part, I'm going to kind of handle that differently because I have to paint each of like these guys. So let's do this. Let's do all our colored stuff first. Actually, let's do our white stuff first, and then we'll do our colored. And we'll paint these gumdrops as we paint each of our colors. Does that make sense? It will. It'll make sense. I know. It's a lot. And those guys are gingerbread. So gingerbread here, the inside of the house is gingerbread. Okay. There's a lot of color on this. Like I showed you, there's a lot of color and it turned out super cute. I sold all but 1. And then I put some of the little, our shimmer frost at the bottom. So I just made it so it has snow at the bottom. So, hi Carol, how are you? Hi Jenny. I know gingerbread everything. Jenny came to the craft show and bought some stuff. Lori had a craft show, 200 vendors, and did well. Oh, nice. Fifth time of doing this show. That's so nice. I got to relax a little bit. You know, crafting is relaxing for me. Even though I did have to paint on Thanksgiving, it was my choice to do that. I could have just done nothing. I could have just said, you know, whatever I have in my booth is what I have, but I didn't. I painted stuff. I felt like I needed to make my booth be full. It's like the last ditch effort. I mean, I feel like I have not been prepared this year. Don't know why, but I just feel like it just has been a fantastic year for craft shows. So it really has caught me off guard. Okay, let's get our white. We know that our white needs more than one coat, so let's do that. Yeah, we had dinner at Tara's house, which is Tara and Wesley. I always say Tara. You know who Tara is. But my son Wesley and Tara around the corner and up the street. So my grandson Joel had come home from college, and my daughter April and her husband Tom were there, and then me and my husband John. So there were 9 of us plus doggies, but not my dogs, their dogs. So 9 of us. My granddaughter Haley and her hubby Christian, they are in El Salvador. We got to FaceTime them. So I just out of the blue, I'm like, what? We need to FaceTime them. And my daughter is funny because my daughter's like, how do you do that? And she'd never done that, because maybe she might have done it on her iPhone, but my granddaughter has an Android, and she wasn't sure how. We just did it through Facebook. So we got to talk to my granddaughter. It's so funny, all the way to El Salvador. Yeah, so she's doing good. They are doing really good. Do you get a sneak peek of the color of the month? You do as soon as they post it. I can't show you it ahead of time. As soon as Chocator posts it on their page, I will show you. I have it right here. It's right here in my hands right now. I have the color of the month. So Gingerbread, a couple more shows. Oh, nice. Do you have a couple more shows of Sylvia? I just have one. I have Anna's this next weekend at the Mount Miguel Covenant Village. So hi Darlene Barr, how are you? Let's see. Let me go ahead. Let's start. Okay, so I think I want to look at my thing, and I want to start over here. Let's just do all the green. So this is green and this is green, and these are green. So I want to kind of stay in the order that makes sense to me. So new leaf. I think I might have used leaf green, but new leaf and leaf green, aren't they the same? Because my one in the back says, I swear it says leaf green. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We're going to need 2 coats too. So this one and this one. Okay. And then these down here. So we're just gonna do these in the order. I'm just gonna set this up here. Next color is red. Okay, so that was new leaf. And this is Tuscan red. So Tuscan, I'll need some extra for the stripes. Okay, so Tuscan red. Hi Celia. Good morning. Hey Billy. I have survived. Okay, so red. So stripes are on these, but can't do it yet. But I can do this one here and this one. So, oh guys, hey, you're the first to hear this. I have a 30% off sale going on. Okay, I haven't posted a flyer yet because I didn't have time. I honestly, I was trying to finalize all of my craft show tickets yesterday. That was more important than doing a flyer, but I figured you guys are the first to know. If you go and you do a purchase on my website right now, everything is 30% off. So it'll automatically come up. I just did Cyber Monday, but it's all week. It's not just one day. So it will be the whole week. We kind of missed out on a Turkey Day sale. Honestly, I couldn't juggle everything. I am just really happy to make it through the biggest craft shows and just have one more. And everything for that craft show fit in my truck. I'm not taking my trailer. It's too hard to load in and out of that facility with the trailer. And I have a 10-foot space. that is just like a table, and my grids for windows. Okay, sorry. Focusing on next color. Next color is blue. Next color is blue. All right, so blue windows, and these ones, these ones. These ones are blue. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like I need to do even better next year as far as starting earlier with the Christmas stuff. I honestly, I have maybe 3 dozen ornaments left. That is not very many for Darlene. That is not very many. 3 dozen ornaments, and some of them are ones that just are not going to sell. I usually have a whole wall of ornaments, but it didn't work out that way. It's kind of crazy. It's just been one of those years where everything that I put out pretty much sold. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I know there's some left in you. I need enough for the door. So I'll look at comments in a second. Sorry. Just trying to get these things going here. All right. So the door is pink. My blue was Aqua Sky. This is Cotton Candy. And okay, then we'll do second coats on those. We'll do the gingerbread color last. Okay, so let's do our white. Holly Jolly Christmas craft fair. Oh yeah, it's your first time. Nice, awesome. I love that. And where is that one at? I can't remember where that one's at. Darlene Bart, you're having surgery on Friday. Oh yes, absolutely. We will pray for you. Hi, Lucia. Did I say hi? I don't know. I think I don't think so. But how are you? Hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. Did you get to visit with family or friends, or even on the phone? I know sometimes it's not possible to have family or friends there with you, but being able to chat on the phone is nice. I did not get to make phone calls. I needed to make phone calls to family. It didn't happen. It was a crazy week. My family knows that, and it was crazy for work too. I feel really bad. They're having some electrical issues over at the company I work for in New Mexico. They're having some electrical issues, and they are having to work from home. So yeah, it's like they're having to be me. Okay, let's dry all this. We'll put our last coat of white, and then we will do our second coat on all of the little candies, and we'll do our gingerbreads last. I actually probably could paint those gingerbread, but we'll just do it all last, the house and everything. I'll probably have to pick the house up to turn it and do everything the way I need to make it easier for me. So our fruit trees are producing a ton, guys. Oh my gosh, my husband went out and he picked he picked some of the little clementines yesterday. It was crazy. When you have fruit trees in California, they produce several times a year, and they are overloaded. We had to put bags on them. Have any of you ever put a bag over your trees to protect it? One that protects it from the birds or the animals, which we don't have too many that come and eat our citrus. But 2, it protects it from people that drive by, because ours are out next to our sidewalk, and they'll drive by and they will strip the tree. We have literally had people strip our trees and damage the trees. So we put the little mesh bags over the trees this year, and it really has helped a lot. So just over 2 of the trees. So our oranges are almost ready. Our clementines, tons of them. I think that's what they're called. They're kind of like the little cuties. They're kind of like that. But they are ready to go. There's a bunch of those. So Lots of vitamin C going on in this house this week. I feel fortunate to have those things, you know, to be able to just walk out there and have fresh fruit. We have lemons, limes, oranges, and clementines. I wish we had other, but we don't have space for everything. We don't. But that's a lot. It's a lot to have fresh fruit like that. Okay, just getting my second coat on everything. So green was New Leaf. Red was Tuscan Red. Yellow is Sunny Day. I didn't tell you that. Sunny Day. You can use Baby Duck. Aqua Sky is the blue. And Cotton Candy is the pink. Okay, so those colors. And then we will do our gingerbread. We have to do stripes. And we have to do all our details on our gingerbread. So we have tiny things to do. Okay, so did I miss any? I think I got everything. I think I did. Did I get these? I don't think I got the second coat down here. Okay, got second coats on everything. Now let's do our gingerbread house. Let me dry it, but I'll probably have to pick it up because I have to do around that. And what I'll do is I'll use a brush to get a small brush to get right up there, and then I'll finish it off with the bigger brush. So all 13 of your family was together, and it was wonderful. 5 grandsons played all day, and everyone got along. So, oh, nice. I love that, Betty. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Holy Jolly Christmas Craft Fair is Anna's show in Spring Valley. Is that the one, the Mount Miguel? No, in Spring Valley. Is that Mount Miguel? Is that the name of it, Sylvia? Sylvia, is that the name of the Mount Miguel Covenant Village show? I might not have ever looked at the name of her show. You might have missed it, but when will the December stuff be available? The December kit will be tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Jenny, you're getting a new knee, hopefully next Monday. Nice. I love that. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I did have a good Thanksgiving. Sorry, going back up. Oh, you know what? That's funny, Sylvia. I don't think I've ever looked at the name of the craft show. Is it the Covenant Village one? Are you going to be there? I'm good, John. Thanks. Okay, let me see if Chocolate has released the color of the month yet. Probably not. It's too early. I think it's too early. I have it right here to show you guys, but I can't show it until it's ready. I don't see it yet. I don't see it on their website yet, but I have it to show you guys. All right. Okay, let me do the gingerbread color now. You'll be there. You know what? I didn't know that was the name of it. Isn't that funny, Sylvia? I just had no idea that was the name of the show. Oh my goodness. Okay. Silly me. Well, I'm glad you'll be there. I'll get to see you. I'm working on Saturday at the show. I have to be here on Friday since I've had so much time off. I need to be home. I will have a small booth. My booth will be in, well, at the moment, because things can always change. Ooh, guess what? There is paint on that. Let me grab a Clorox wipe. For some reason, there is paint on this paintbrush. I must have stuck another paintbrush near it. Okay, hello. Where's my... Okay, let me just wipe my Clorox. Let me wipe it with a Clorox wipe and get all of the paint off of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need a brush, and we'll get our gingerbreads going because we got lots of details. You'll be... Yeah, I am supposed to be in the checkout room. Before I was in the bigger room, you know what? They move things around for her, on her. So they tend to do that there. Sadly, they had given her both big rooms, and then they took one away. I would have a problem with that. So, hi Sandy, how are you? Hey Barb, I'm good. How are you doing? It is a fabulous Monday. I think I'm going to be able to do this. Before I just picked it up and turned it, but I think I can do it like this with my small brush. I think I can. So there's going to, the white part is going to be over that. So you can go right up to there. That's why I do the colored part first, and then I can do the inside part of the gingerbread house. You don't have to paint the candy canes because there'll be candy canes over it. Okay, and then I'll take the bigger brush and I'll fill that in. Did you hear my stomach go grrr? I've been so busy that I'm not eating like I should. Yesterday, I was just focused on getting tags finished, counting them and logging them and reconciling this Chula Vista craft show. I was just plugging away a few every day instead of taking it all in one big chunk. It's hard. It's hard to do that. So got that all done. Now I just have to write the checks. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Let's dry this. Let's get our second coat, and then we'll get our details on. This is going to be so cute. You're going to love it. You will love it. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. So I can't even tell you what is coming with Chocolate Tour. What I'm going to say is that I have been focused on my craft shows because for me, a lot of times my fall craft shows bring in over half of the income for the whole year. And sometimes they bring in 75% of the income for the whole year. And for me, that's how it's been this time. I have, I'm just stash the money in the bank because I'll need it later. Tuck it away because I'll need it later. My shows, I have been doing so good at the shows. I'm so happy, but I don't spend that money. I'm really good at just putting it away because I'll need it for supplies or something else. We are going to be remodeling our bathroom, and that's kind of pending because my husband's knee is really acting up, and we don't know. He kind of feels like, at first he thought it was a blood clot, and then it wasn't a blood clot, but he does have inflammation in there. His D-dimer was high, and he's now he's thinking that maybe it's a torn meniscus. So he's going to try to get into the doctor this week because he's hobbling around. He's still helping me. He would help me pack up for my craft show, even though I told him you don't have to. He's like, no, I'll be there. He loves to go and talk. The last craft show they did, he loves to go and talk with Gary. That's Miss Belinda, who's in charge of the show. That's her husband, and they love to chit chat. So that's one of the reasons he likes to go and talk with the husbands, which is nice for him. Okay, I think I have enough. If I can just make it last, let me just see if I can get that. And then we'll dry. We have details to do. We have to do our stripes on our candy canes, on our arch, and on our gingerbreads, and on this round thing. There's quite a few little things that have details. Let me move all these brushes. We're done with all of these brushes. Move those out of the way. Let's dry this, and then I will get details done. So, and we will put some snow at the bottom. Remind me. I hope that I remember to do that. It looked really cute when I did the other ones. So, and I have a hair appointment today. I just have a lot going on, guys. Oh my goodness. There's way too much in my life. Okay, gingerbreads, you come here. Arch, and this little candy, and these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do green, so like a green peppermint. I've got the gingerbread stuff that has to be white. Let's do the white first on our gingerbread. I'm using the teeny tiny brush. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer for you guys. These are the little brushes for fingernails. They worked so good, and I just stuck my... I always make a mess. I have to stick my thumb in something. Okay, so, whew, um, let me see if I can get the end off of it. There we go. Okay, so it has a teeny tiny brush on it. We can use it more than once. We're going to do the eyeballs. Okay, so there are eyes and a mouth. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Here's our details. Here's our, let's just set it here. Here's our gingerbreads. Okay, so I'm going to use the stylus to do the eyes. Okay, and then there is like little cheekies that are, and it's all in white. And we're going to speckle at the end. We're going to speckle all of this. And then there's buttons. Okay, so on both of these, there's little buttons. Okay, so using the stylus for that part. And then I will use the brush to do the frosting on the arms and the legs and also on the smile. I'll do the frosting. So using up my little stylus to do this, the tiny stylus. There's different sizes. Your brother spent basically all day Thanksgiving trying to get your laser running, but he absolutely, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is not good, Sarah. Let's see. Laura said, tore my meniscus and had to have surgery. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's probably torn. He's having a lot of swelling in his leg and tons of pain. He is using a knee brace when he does, I have to stand up for this so I can see it. He's using a knee brace right now. You know what? My bristles are, you ever have any that just kind of splay out instead of being one fine line? Yeah, that's what it wanted to do. My smile on this is a little wonky. I might have to trim this. Okay, so I'm getting the smile on both of these. Okay, and then I'm going to do the frosting. So frosting on the hands, and I just kind of wiggle with the brush. You don't even have to hold the gingerbread. And then wiggle sideways. It's just wiggling your hand up and down. And then we'll go on to, I'll wipe the brush with the Clorox wipe. And we will do, I might be able to do all of this. There we go. Okay, so there's my gingerbreads. And then let's do this over here. Where's my Clorox wipe? Where is it? Oh, I found it. Okay, got it. Okay, there's my Clorox wipe. I am wiping off that. Okay, so this is going to be green. So I can see my lines barely. Can barely see my lines. Okay, so it's going to be like this. So I'll do my outline part and then I'll fill it in. Okay. And go around. So I'll give you the link to this in a second. I did get it posted. I do have some other things that I need to post that I painted last week. I'm not caught up with everything. I did take pictures, but I'm not caught up with everything. So there is a sale going on, 30% off sale. I haven't posted it online yet. I will. I just didn't have time to make a flyer yesterday. I had other things that I had to do. I did find time to sleep in the human dog bed with my dogs the other night. They loved that. Okay, so that's that. That's the little candy. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Happy Monday. I saw all your goodies you're posting in your little farm stand. How's that going for you? I hope people are paying and it's doing good. Okay, I'm going to do all my little stripes with this little brush. Okay, so I feel like it works really good. Sometimes I use a different brush, but these little tiny brushes, I'm really loving them and they're really inexpensive. So just going to get all my stripes done. Just kind of turn it as you go. So I just kind of outline it and I fill it in. I go around the outside and then I just kind of fill it in and I turn it. And it's really quick. I did 6 of these the other day and I was surprised at how fast it actually went for this part of it. And you know what? You do not have to be perfect perfect is overrated. People love to see that it's handmade. If your hand wiggles and it's not a perfect line, do not worry. And don't point it out to people. You don't need to say it's nice, but no, it's nice. You did a wonderful job. Don't point out imperfections because other people don't see them. They don't know how it was supposed to be. Sarah says between your son's heart issues and your laser you're having. Oh gosh, yeah, it's so hard. It is really hard to go through that, Sarah. I can't even imagine. I just cannot. It's got to be just the worst. Knowing there's nothing you can do to help him. That is all up to the doctors and God. So we'll keep praying for him that they figure out how to help him. That's just so bad. I'm so sorry. So Michelle says it's slow going, but you're still plugging all. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Laura, these work great. These are the little fingernail ones. I shared that with you guys before. I'm going to share the link for this in a second. Okay, I'm just going to go down to the bottom. The gingerbread will be over that, and then the gumdrops there too. So I always start, I like my first stripe to be red, or whatever color your candy cane is. If you're doing a green candy cane, I like the first stripe on it to be the color that's not white. So whatever stripe you're doing, whatever color you're doing your candy cane, I like that first one to be that color. Even if it doesn't show it on the design, if somebody else is doing it, I just like to do it that way. Yepers. Okay. All right. So I'm going to wipe this because I like to use this over and over. And I'm just going to wipe it with my Clorox wipe and it'll be ready to go again because there's not much paint in that. If I had water in here, I would wash it with that, but this is good. And I'll just set it over here. I'll be using it again. Okay, let me move this. We're going to dry everything. And then we need to ink the edges. Josh's doctors are meeting December 5th to decide how to move. Oh, yeah. So on Friday. Nice. Let me get you the link for this. If you want to purchase this, and it's going to be 30% off. So let me just get you. Oh, something went wrong. Try again. Oh, wow. Did my internet... Let me see, because it's telling me I don't have internet, but I do. I do have internet. Maybe their website's down. That can happen. I was just in there. Something went wrong. Error, retry. Let me see. Yeah, it's giving me an error right now. That's so funny. Yeah, it's showing that it doesn't have a picture in there. I know it has a picture because I added the picture. I did add the picture. Let me see if I can do it again. Okay. All right. I think I can give you the link. There might be a problem if you go to order it right now. It just kind of had a glitchy thing that said it wasn't available. Okay. So there you go. Okay. Perfect. I know everything looked really good. Is Chuck having any more Black Friday sales? Honestly, Cheryl, I don't know. I am so sorry. I have not been able to keep up with all of the things with Chuck Couture right now. They threw so much at us the last week with all the sales. I mean, I shouldn't say last week, the last month. I'm sorry. I am not the one to ask right now because I have not been able to keep up with it all. I'm sure they have something up their sleeve for today because it's December 1st. I'm sure they have something. I know that at some point in December there is a, what do I want to say? I don't think I did the second cut on that, did I? Oh, I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did because I barely made it through it. They were going to have a new release. They kind of changed the date on that. They shifted things around. There was a lot of discussion about that, and I think it was smart to shift it around. Are the door hanger inserts on the 30% off? The door hanger inserts, they should not be. Yeah, the monthly kits will never be on the 30% off sale because they're already discounted. because you get your freebie with it when you buy both things. So I can't do a discount on the monthly kits because they're already discounted. So I think that's what you're asking me. Okay, let me just kind of pre-assemble, make sure that we got everything. Yeah, the 30% off sale is everything else. So it's never the monthly kits. It is everything else that is on there. If there's additional things, like when I do the monthly kit and I did the additional turkey, the turkey by itself, that probably was on sale. Okay, so I just want to assemble it, make sure I have everything painted correctly before I start inking things. So, let me see. Hopefully I have it set up. I was setting it up this morning. And, you know, let me know. Let me know if you have problems. And also, if there's any weird things, like there was a weird glitch where I must have been tired when I was adding something, and instead of it being 15 ounces, I made it 15 pounds, which made it really expensive for shipping. If you ever notice anything like that, please let me know. Okay, I'm going to look at my picture to see how I did these. Now, I did not ink the edges on these guys because that would just be ridiculous to do these little teeny tiny circles. Okay, that. And then I kind of did a different order with this because I didn't want it all to be the same. So, oops, something jumped off. That's there. Am I missing something? Oh no, that goes up there. Okay. All right. It looks the same, right? It looks similar. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Okay, that means we're ready to ink everything. Let's move this and let's do the base first, and it can be drying. You're welcome. I know it's confusing. I wish I could do everything at that big of a discount, but I do have to make a little bit of money so that I can keep buying supplies. Our prices are low to begin with, compared to some people. You know, we try to keep our prices really low to begin with. So, and you will always get the VIP discount since you guys are on here all the time. You can use VIP 25 and you will always get the 25% discount. But if you want 30% off, you can grab that now. Okay, I'm just going to put these, how about if I just put these out to the side like that? Did I ink, I barely inked the white. Okay, that goes there. Okay, let me get some Q-tips for whatever I might need it for. Okay, I'm just going to kind of start taking it apart. I just barely did around my gingerbread. Let me go out a little bit or scooch up. There we go. Just going around it with the ink pad makes it easy. Yep, like that. And just barely on the edges, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of dimension. So, oh gosh, what do you guys have planned this week? Are some of you shopping today? It is Cyber Monday. Did any of you go out and do crazy Black Friday sales? Because I was at the craft show. That was my shopping, was at the craft show. There were so many people there. It got so busy. I was standing the entire day. I went home and when I got out of my truck, when I pulled in my driveway, my legs were crying. It's a lot. It's a lot for me to stand the whole day. It really is. Oops. So today I go over to the new facility. Me and Miss Judy go and we are measuring to see how many vendors we can fit. I think it's going to be fewer than before, but that's okay because we do have some people that say I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to drive or whatever. It will be a little bit harder for people with trailers. I won't be able to take my trailer, but other people can. My trailer is just too long once it's on my truck. there's not a turnaround area. That I could park it on the street and carry things, but we'll see. Judy and I are going to go take a look at that today, this afternoon, and measure, and I'll start doing my floor plan so I can get all my applications out to my vendors, and they can start paying. I have to pay today, so I have to pay ahead of time, which is big. I just want to get it done with, though, in this year. I want the expense to be in this year, so that when I do my taxes, it stays in the year that I need it to be in. So anyways, get to go do that. That's kind of exciting. I'm excited to go and measure it and get it on paper, and I kind of estimated it, and won't be able to have quite as many, but I think we're going to be okay. I think there's some people that are going to choose not to do it. This is the Apple Crate Craft Show that I'm in charge of now. That was Judy's baby for a long time. So we're gonna meet over there this afternoon and gonna measure it and gonna pay my deposit. So anyways, there is, I'm actually going to pay for the whole thing. They require the deposit, but I want the whole thing to be in there. Okay, I have everything inked. Let's go ahead and let's start gluing together. Craft show tonight and Saturday, then you're done. Oh, nice. Color of the Month is online. Okay, let me see. Let me take a peek and let's see what this, refresh. Okay. Okay, so 12 days of Chalkmas. So they're having the 12 days of Chalkmas. So they are having things. Join for $1 to become a Perks member. Guys, join for $1. Disco ink is the color of the month. Okay, so remember we had disco paste, disco ink. So we're having silver ink. Okay, so I don't think I need to open it, but it's gorgeous. So it's metallic. Okay, you know how some of our ink is a shimmer? This is metallic. So silver metallic, that's what it is. Come on, you can go back on. Disco ink is the color. So that's our color of the month right there. Thank you. I didn't see that you had said that. You posted that above. Okay. I didn't see that you had said it, Lisa. Oh, yeah. Yep, you did. Okay, it was up there. Sorry. I'm not looking at the whole thing. But thank you. Thank you, Lisa. And Laura, I appreciate it. Perfect. I'm trying to glance over as I do all this. Okay, let's glue this together. The first thing I want to do is put the little roof on so I get that on and it can sit. And then let's put all our other stuff. So we have a gingerbread with the candy cane on each corner. So I'm going to do that. We got stuff in between. We got little tiny stuff. So I'm just going to put some on here. The gingerbread and a gumdrop. Yeah, I got 6 of these done. I have 1 left. I think maybe not. I have to remember. I may not even have. There's either 1 left or there's not. Out of the 6, I can't remember now. I was packing everything up. My Christmas stuff fit in 2 boxes. So that's, yeah, it's not a lot. And then I had my window inserts. I did have some Christmas signs, but I don't think I'm going to have room to hang them because I'm only taking grid for the windows. Maybe on the back side of that. It depends on how my booth is. I don't know. If I'm right up next to somebody, I won't be able to put anything on that side. But I'm bringing them just in case. Everything that I needed fits in inside my truck. I have a table. I have crates. It's gonna look nice. It's just really downsized from what I've been doing, and that's okay. As I get to the end of the craft show season, I have less and less. That's just the way it is. Okay, door goes at the bottom. Don't have it be too low. We're just gonna kind of get this work kind of back and forth. Okay, there's that. Has a little candy right in the center. Right like that. And then the windows are, let me look at my thing. Windows are on the side. I kind of can't see it. We are going to speckle this because it looks better. Gingerbread always looks better speckled. I'm going to bring in a sponge because I need a little bit of a helper here. Okay, so one right, where is it at? Oh, it goes down here. I'm like, I can barely see it. Barely, barely. All right. So I guess there's going to be some specials happening. Stay tuned. I don't have any sneak peeks. Honestly, I can't keep up with everything, and I really needed to focus on making it through the craft shows, especially when I'm in charge of some of them. That's a lot. Oops. Come on. Hello. And just helping, you know. Not only being in charge, but working at them. It's so important to have good checkout people at these craft shows. The craft shows that I do are main checkout. So you shop through the whole thing and then you pay at the end. And they have to have someone there that knows what to do. We did have a, oh gosh, we had a medical emergency at the craft show and it was handled perfectly by everybody. We had kind of talked about it before that, you know, what to do. So we had a plan in place, but we had a lady that passed out that wasn't feeling good. She might have, they thought that perhaps she had food poisoning. She passed out in the bathroom. They brought in the EMS, and the fire department always responds also. Sorry, trying to look and make sure I do these in the correct order. There we go. Green. And then, oops, no. Oh, blue. Sorry, that is blue. I do know my colors. Pink, green, red. Okay. Get those on there. So she's going to be okay. She just had a small medical issue, which was handled perfectly by everyone. So, and we always have, not always, but we have one of our crafters was an emergency room nurse, and she's always there to kind of consult. You know, a lot of us know what to do as far as if there's an emergency, we know first aid. There is a machine there. We had to do CPR. There is a machine on the wall if we had to start someone's heart and do all that. But luckily it was not that bad. So we have a great group of people that just work together. And you know, me, I was in charge of waiting for the fire department and making sure that they knew exactly where to go. So kind of like a well-oiled machine, guys. When we've discussed it multiple times, what to do in an emergency, and it worked perfectly. So there's that. I know. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love the metallic too. You cut your grid wall in half so you could put it on the table. It takes up no room. Oh, nice. I like that. That's great, Lori. Okay, perfect. I don't know which ones I used. Oh, those are not. Okay, let me do this. Let me grab a toothbrush, and I need something for water. Okay, got something for water, and let's put our glue away for a moment. Let's protect our surface. We're going to speckle. So we're going to speckle this with white. I have white right here. I think I have enough right there. Let's get some paper towels down. I have some. and we'll protect our area. Well, let's see. Come on. I just try to reuse. I reuse things. Okay. All right. So there's that. And then we're going to speckle. So we have our paint. We have a toothbrush. We need water. And we need another paper towel to tap the toothbrush on. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of paint, a little bit of water. So what I do first is I do water. Okay. Paper towel, paint, paper towel, water, paper towel, tap, 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 tap. I'm going to test it out on the stand. Okay, so I'm going to pull my fingers backwards on the bristles and point this downward and make sure my speckles are a good size. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to go over my project. So you're just adding the speckles to it. It just kind of gives it a little different look. You don't have to do this, but I love to do it with my gingerbread stuff. I just feel like it needs it. Okay, that's enough. Maybe. I'm like, is it enough? Maybe. Okay, think it's enough. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it, and then I just wipe my finger. Just get that paint off. And we're done with that. The water, I can throw it in the trash. I can put this back, and then we'll dry this, and then we'll assemble it. We'll be ready to assemble. So grab my heat gun. Let's dry it. It'll dry pretty quickly because it has water. So I can see it drying right now. And I'll bring it up there so you can kind of see what it looks speckled. You don't have to do this part. You're the artist. You get to choose what you do or what you don't do. Okay. So this is what it, there's like a little goober on there. What is that? It must be from the glue. Something on there. Okay. So see how it just has little speckles? That's all. So if you want to do it, you can. You don't have to. You're the artist. You get to choose. Okay. The base goes on. We're gonna put a little bit of glue, and then we're going to put it in there, and then I'm going to hot glue the back part. Okay, so that's going to go right in there. I am going to hot glue the back. I do have it plugged in. Hopefully it's hot. Yep, it looks hot. Okay. I may need another glue stick, but we're going to try it. We're going to try and see if it's enough. I like to hot glue back here just so that it stays. I do need to grab another glue stick. Sorry. Where are they? I have a whole package right here. Okay, so Perks members, $1 to be a Perks member. That's really good. If you're not a Perks member already, you need to take up that offer. Okay, so it'd be $1 this month. It'll be the regular price after that. So it's only $1 the first month that you join, but that gives you a discount with all the stuff that Chocolate Chore is going to come out with. There will be a release this month that is. Okay, so here was the proposed release. I don't know what day it's going to happen. I don't know the new schedule. I know they rearranged things, but the Peanuts Valentine's is supposed to come out in December. So let me give you, okay, there's that. Okay, so let me go closer. Look how cute it is. Isn't it so cute? So remember the one that I did last week, the Baked with Love with the gingerbread? I paired it next to this, and then I have my little gingerbread standers. I don't know if is there a picture of those? Let me see. I don't think I posted them yet, but let me look and see if I took a picture. Oh, I think I did. Okay. I did, but I didn't post them yet. So let me show you. I did these gingerbread standers. So I had this. So I had that. I need to add those to the website. And then I had the Baked with Love. So I had a grouping. I had the Gingerbread House, the Baked with Love, and the little standers next to each other. They look so cute. All gingerbread stuff. All this stuff. Okay, let me give you the link for becoming a Perks member. Where is it? That's so funny because I'm not seeing my perks. Where is my perks? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, if you want to become a Perks member with Chocateur, okay, it's going to be $1 this month. So I'm going to give you that link. You can quit at any point, and then free shipping on orders of $50 or more. And there's 12 days of Chalkmas. So whatever that means 12 days of goodies going on. Let me find. It took me out of it. Let me let me get back to this and let me post this link. Okay, so oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. There I am. Okay, let me post the link for Perks. If you want to join Perks, it's $1 this month. Okay, there you go. So there'll be some releases. I'm not sure what all, but there's supposed to be a Peanuts release. I don't know what else. I'm just honest with you guys. I cannot keep up with everything and do my craft shows. It's not possible. And my focus had to be my craft shows because my loyalty is with my crafters and my customers right now. And I had to get through that first. So Chocateur takes a second seat sometimes, but I will get caught up. I'll let you guys know. Alrighty, we're done. Thank you so much for being here. I love being back in here in the mornings. I will be able to be here every day this week, and I will not be taking another morning off unless I am not feeling well until Christmas. So yeah, we got a lot of projects to do. I have a lot on my shelf to get through. A lot of transfers and a lot of projects to paint up. Fun things coming your way. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll get those gingerbread standers added right now. I'll sit here and do it from right here. All right, love you guys. Bye.